Hi guys, Warhammer 40k here, and this is the first video in a really long series of battle report videos, which I'm really looking forward to do with a friend of mine, Carlos, who's going to be against me today. I'm using the Eldar, and he'll tell you what he's using, but let's go to my list. For each video, I'm going to do basically my list, and then we'll do the video. We're going to do it by each turn will be sped up, so ridiculously fast, and then we'll talk about what happened that turn. So it'll be really fun. It'll take a while to make, but we're enjoying it. So this is 1500 points of Eldar. HQ, Eldar Lutheran. Elite 6 striking scorpions, X-Arch with crack shot and a fire pike. That's 5 dragons, X-Arch thing with a fun. I can't talk. 6 striking scorpions, X-Arch with chain sabers. That's it. 5 pathfinders, 5 pathfinders. 10 guardians with a scatter laser. 10 Dire Avengers with X-Arch, Blade Storm, and dual cannons. 5 Dark Reapers, which is rare for me, with X-Arch, Tempest Launcher, Crack Shot, Fast Shot. So he's better get their points back. Then we've got a Falcon in there, and he comes with a Shuriken Cannon, a Pulse Laser, and a Star Cannon. So there's a lot of AP2 weaponry coming out here. We've then got a War Walker with a Star Cannon and a Scatter Laser, just one. And finally an Aegis Defense Line, an Imperial Bastion with a Icarus Last Cannon on it. That's my list. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so for this battle, I'm going to be using a 1500 point Dark Angels list. HQ got Belial with the Thunderhammer Storm Shield, free upgrade. You know, that Storm Shield, you know, keeps your Warlord alive a bit longer. Troops, I've got 10 Deathwing Terminators with 2 Plasma Cannons. 5 Deathwing Terminators in another squad with a Chain Fist and an Assault Cannon. The Chain Fist is there because Dark Vengeance decided that, you know, you need one. 10 Tactical Marines. Plasma Pistol, Plasma Gun, Plasma Cannon. Fast Attack. I've got an Nephilim Jet Fighter with Last Cannons, or a Last Cannon, sorry. 3 Ravenwing Bikes with 1 Plasma Gun, 1 Chainsword, and 1 Bolt Pistol, because again, Dark Vengeance is pointless. I've got a Land Speed of Vengeance in my heavy support. Heavy Bolter. You know, the Assault Cannon's pretty good, but I ran out of points. Yeah, the way it works is basically anything with Belial doesn't scatter, so you know they just kind of land and they're twin linked. He goes with the 10 Deathwing, and then the bikes bring the rest of them in. So I should be able to beat the Eldar today. So turn one, you know, it was pretty good when I landed. Deathwing, pretty good. Yeah. Belial means I don't scatter, so some good shock troops. Problem is, I shot at the Guardians instead of the Fire Dragons, which I paid for.
You shot. So turn one, what did you do? So you deep striked in your Deathwing, and then you moved up the bikes with the teleport homer to make sure the second squad wouldn't scatter.
Yeah, teleport homer on the bikes.
So I need to come in a bit. Sorry. On the left of the board, you then destroyed some of all my Guardians and some and 2 Fire Dragons.
That's the right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I'm going from where I was standing. And then on the other side of the board, you got rid of half squad Dire Avengers, but they made their leadership check.
Yeah.
So I was not feeling great after turn one. I'd lost a lot of stuff. Yeah, but I then proved why the Eldar are quite good. I did all my psychic powers.
By good, you mean overpowered.
Yeah. All my psychic powers, and then shot the Pathfinders. So a squad of 10 Pathfinder I shot into the big blob of 10 the Dark Angels. I shot a lot. I shot a Falcon with a lot of AP1 weaponry. I shot a Warwalker with some AP2 stuff. I shot 4 remaining Fire Dragons. What else did I shoot? I shot the whole Pathfinder squad, and then a Dark Reaper squad.
Yeah. I had like 3 Terminators.
Yeah, which was quite successful. And then on the other side, I fired all my Dire Avengers in. I Blade Stormed the Bike Squad, because we were doing the scouring. And then the worst rolling ever started from Carlos, and the rolling spree.
Yeah. And everything was invulnerable.
We'll continue. I then charged into one of the Dark Angel squads.
Yeah, 5-man Deathwing with a chain fist and assault cannon. It's a Dark Vengeance squad.
Yeah, and I did it with Striking Scorpions, so a bomb of attacks, 25 attacks I got. The 5 guys gave me 20 in the X-Arch with 5. Chain Sabers re-rolling the X-Arch hits and wounds.
Did you kill anything too?
Killed 2 guys, and you retaliated by killing 3 guys, and I didn't, and I passed the morale check. So that's turn 1. We'll come back with the end of the game. So, the game is over.
And I am never playing Eldar again.
I'm playing them again. I'll play with them a lot. Most things died. So what were you left with? 8 tactical marines.
And in the film, no, 8 tactical marines actually. Yeah.
8 tactical marines.
And wait, what? There was something else, wasn't there?
Nope.
No, there wasn't.
8 tactical marines. And I was left with, oh, that's right on my ear. It looks like an earring. Sorry, I was on the screen. Right. I was left with 10 Pathfinders, Eldrad, and a tank. That was it. And 4 Dire Avengers. So, considering my list had a lot of troops in it, I lost a hell of a lot.
Yeah, victory point wise it was 8-4.
Yep.
Because I still held my home objective and I got first blood. That's the thing, first turn is first blood.
Especially if you play a list that can deep strike everything down.
Yeah. Problem is, the way I lost victory points is there were 2 objectives captured, my warlord was killed, my line was broken, and it was 9 then because you killed my bike squad, the scouring, they were the point.
Yeah. So, what happened after the first turn? Right, in the second turn, Carlos
died.
You had an awful turn of shooting, didn't you?
Yeah.
What happened to that little squad? What happened to the squad of 3 over on the far
They
side?
were locked in combat.
No, they weren't. On the right side, then.
The big Terminator squad. Oh, Belial. Yeah?
Yeah, Belial squad. What did they do?
Well,
yeah, they shot at the remaining fire dragons and killed 1.
Yeah, and then charged them and finished them.
And just obliterated them.
Thunderhammer Storm Shield on Belial?
Yeah, Belial was the only guy that made his points back. He made his points back well. Then sadly, you wanted to kill my Warwalker, and you had a dire turn of shooting with your vengeance, didn't you?
Yeah, the perfect
you missed,
battery.
and you just rolled straight 1s basically for all your wounding stuff, which was great for me, but not great for Carlos.
Reminds me of my old Dreadnought.
The Nephilim didn't come in, and on the other side, the Terminators that were left obliterated the Striking Scorpion squad.
Yeah, the Exarch fell
and
back.
the Exarch legged it because we were now below 25%, needing double 1s, and he eventually ran clean off the board.
But I couldn't sweep in advance because
Eldar got such high initiative. He was initiative 6.
But you know, the only reason you run is because you somehow loaded my dice before you got here. Sorry.
Right, there we go. Okay, to retaliate.
Who the hell is that?
I have no idea. I don't know phone numbers. To retaliate, I continued dooming, fortuning, guiding, and Belial, I shot at him with everything, and he didn't die. But then I shot at the other squad of Terminators, finished them off, and then I realised that I was going to have to go after the Dire Avengers Carlos's tactical squad that was hiding behind a building, capturing his home objective. So I flew over there.
Now I wish I'd used the combat squad. It was a waste of 200 points to have 3 plasma weapons in the same squad.
Basically, after that, the film came in, shot my anti-aircraft gun and destroyed it, but then got immobilized and then hovering and then was taken out the sky. I couldn't finish off the tower squad by the end of the game, and that was basically it. So in the end, I was sitting on an objective with your guys carrying behind a building.
Yeah. And
you declared you were never playing Eldar again. Well, if you like these styles of battle reports, or is there anything I could do better, except, improve quality of equipment, because
and not have random phones.
Yeah, not have random phones. Anything apart from that, I will take the advice. Leave it in the comment section below. It's Warhammer Walton, and I am out.